posted about your new tattoo, honey. Like, I messaged you, you haven't responded. We're not going to be friends. I must. You cannot be discouraged because in a traditional role, they're not going to respond to you between 7 and 8 times. We take this more personal because it's us. Most of us, does anybody in this room have a lot of sales experience? Not a whole lot, maybe a few. So even those who did, this is their home business. This isn't, I know Aisha did mortgages, I did healthcare IT. It's less personal in your 8 to 5 than this. So I understand why you would never want to reach out to somebody ever again if they read your message and didn't respond. I get that. But the fact of the matter is that most people don't. So between 7 and 8 times. Ways and tips of follow-up once you get past the whole, like, not taking it personally. Be a little bit creative. So ways that I follow up with people, obviously following up with them with messages is great. I make lists of people that I'm targeting, and I don't just send them over and over and over again. Hey, are you ready to join this business with me? Hey, just wanted to chat with you about this business. Hey, I love this business. Are you ready to join with me? Like that is not what I do. I know that is a method that some use. I comment on their pictures. I try to engage with them. Again, this is different than a traditional sales role. This is a lifestyle. So you want them to want to be your friend. You want them to want to engage with you. And so I might send them a message saying, like, hey girl, I'm thinking about you, hope all is well, still think you would be amazing at this. And then 2 days later, if she's posting pictures of her kids, or if she's posting something, I'm going to comment on it. I'm going to seek her out. Facebook is really smart, so if you're commenting on people's pictures, you're also going to show up in their news feed. Logistically, there's like a logarithm that puts you in their space. So for you to show up in front of people, you need to engage. You can't just be the lady posting bellies and messaging, are you ready to do this crazy rap thing? Have you tried that crazy rap thing? Have you tried that crazy, you can't do that. So follow-up is different than just a bunch of messages. Another thing, if ever, like Liz was talking about, if we have a call and they announce something huge tonight, that's an opportunity for you to reach out to all of your potentials and say, oh my gosh, I have something so exciting. One of the ways that I follow up in maybe my 3rd or 4th message, if I've sort of engaged them, I don't throw out the message with them and say, hey, you around? Because guess what? If you are, you may not walk away, like I found you, and now we're gonna talk, hey, I have a proposition for you, are you there? Most people respond to that, because they don't know what they're getting into, really. It's a surprise attack. So once you get over the fact that they're not gonna say yes right away, that's really key. Many of my key players on my team, I'm trying to think of people that are here tonight. Aubrey is one of them. So Aubrey is a sister-in-law of one of my very first distributors. She is on my Facebook. We've talked forever. We've been friends for a long time. And then 2 years into my business, she commented on an online party, and I was like, hello, what are you doing? Like, are you going to join my team? I think that you should join my team because it's the best team ever and you would do amazing. And I did and she was, but 2 years later, that's how long it took. When you have people that have been in this for 2 years plus, they have been following up with those same people. I have people joining my business this week who I've been, nagging at for a year. And she went dark on me again last week and told me that she's flaky. Well, she's not going to be flaky anymore because we've been at this for 365 days. So give me your social and let's do this kind of thing. But that's how much you have to follow up. And again, I totally understand it's such a different world and it's so easy to feel like it's you. It's not you, it's them. No one's ever going to be in a hurry to join your business. It's not a priority for them yet. It's probably not even going to be a priority for the majority of them after they sign up, or after they watch their training, or after the first month. One of the things that, like the Natashas of the world, they are far and few between. Not very many people get up and run in this business. So your follow-up doesn't just, I wanted to say that tonight, your follow-up isn't just people that you want to recruit. Your follow-up is with your new distributors. So when you sign a new distributor, you can't give up on them because almost Okay, another question. How many people in here joined and then the next day was like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was a total mistake. My bad. You know, I try to warn people of that everybody, oh, my child's feeding the child, I'm so sorry.
She's good.
So sorry. I warn them that they're going to have that moment of like, that moment of I made a mistake. Normally I would say a bad word, but they made a mistake. And so then they're going to go dark, just like they did in the 7 or 8 times that you followed up with them. So that's a really, really big key that it took me a while to learn, because when people sign up and they think they're really excited and then they change their information, and I get super frustrated about that. So don't give up on somebody if they're having a freak out moment at the beginning. Asking is really important. So I am an example of that I never even thought this business was an opportunity. I just didn't think about it. It wasn't even on my radar. And what Kelly did was, she didn't shove it in my face, but she definitely showed me the opportunity, and she asked me if I would be interested. And I was like, oh, you know, Stephanie is an example of that. I know the text. We all know the text that Connie sent. You should consider joining this wrap business. Some people volunteer themselves. Some people, like my Facebook posts, have done what they're supposed to do with some people. They've attracted them in, they're asking questions, they reach out to me. But the majority of people need to be asked. They want to be asked. They want to be told that you think that they would be really good at it. So that was my last thing, is that don't think that people are just going to come at you. You have to go at them. One of the things that we're talking about on my team a lot this week is that posting is awesome. Posting twice a day is so key. Posting about yourself, posting selfies, being consistent with that is so amazing, but it's not going to make you a lot of money. It's not going to get you to that next level. You have to seek people out, and you have to seek them out over and over and over again, and then add new people to reach out to and reach out to them over and over and over. It's why they say this business is not easy, it's simple. It's almost like frustratingly simple, because the same thing I was doing 2 years ago, I'm doing today. Exactly the same thing. I'm trying to get better at it, and I'm trying to teach my team how to complete their steps faster and better than what I knew how to do 2 years ago, but I'm still doing that same stuff again and again and again. So it's just consistency and follow-up is just the absolute key.